Hello, welcome back to my channel. Here is a special news analysis segment. Was Nnamdi Kanu forced to confess inside the courtroom battle over truth and torture? That was yesterday's battle, and we'll still bring you update today. This is for yesterday. My people, welcome to IGBO AREA TV, your number one home for truth, justice, and voice of our land. Today we keep you deep into the courtroom and where Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, is facing trial in Nigerian Federal High Court. This time, the court is not just hearing evidence. The judge wants to know one big thing. Did Nnamdi Kanu really confess freely in 2015, or was he forced by the DSS? So these are interesting times in the court. This is what we call a trial within trial. Let us explain what this means and why it is very important. Now, we will take this in parts. You know how we normally do. We like our viewers to get proper understanding of everything. What is this trial really about? Nnamdi Kanu is being tried for terrorism and treason, which means the government says he tried to divide the country by force. They say he used Radio Biafra to insult leaders and cause violence. But this current part of the trial is not about what Kanu said on air. It is about a statement he made back in 2015 when he was first arrested. The Department of State Services, DSS, said Kanu confessed that he smuggled a radio transmitter into Nigeria and hid it in Umuahia, Abia State, that even showed a video where Kanu was looking at the transmitter and answering questions. But now Kanu says that the confession was not free. It wasn't a free confession. He says the DSS tortured him, beat him, and forced him to talk. He also says that his lawyer was not there when he made the statement. So, the judge must decide now. Listen carefully. This is what the judge must decide. Was this confession done freely or was it made through torture? It is very important. That is why it is called, we are looking at it, they said, a trial within a trial. Now, in part 2, we will now talk about the trial within the trial. What is a trial within a trial? In Nigerian law, if someone says their confession was forced, the court must stop and do a small trial inside the main trial. Did you get that? In Nigerian law, if someone says their confession was forced, the court has to stop and do a small trial inside the main trial. So I hope you're getting everything. So this is what we call a trial within a trial. The judge listens to both sides and checks if the statement can be used as evidence. So if the confession was forced, then the court must throw it away. But if the confession was voluntary, it will be used against Kanu. So this small trial is now happening in Justice James Omotosho Court. Okay, it happened yesterday. Remember we told you we bring today's update for you. This is part of yesterday's sitting I want you to look at. So let's get to the part 3 of this thing. About what happened in the court this week. Remember, we will still bring you today's. Many serious things happened in the court. Nnamdi Kanu's side said the DSS beat him up in detention. They kept him in solitary confinement without seeing anyone. A DSS officer called Mr. Brown threatened him with violence. No lawyer was there when they recorded him. He only signed the papers because he was afraid for his life. That is what Nnamdi Kanu's defense team said. Now, hear what the DSS, the government side, DSS and government are on the same side. No, they are different from the judge now. There is the defense team, there's a government team, then there is the judge. Now, DSS, government side, said no one beat or tortured Nnamdi Kanu. They said they gave him presidential treatment, meaning they treated him well. According to them, still, Kanu made the confession freely without any force. They said they have a video clip to prove it. The DSS the DSS officer even said Kanu drank ever bottled water and was not in handcuffs. So now, both sides have told their story. The judge must decide who is telling the truth. Now, here is why this is important. This case is more than just about Nnamdi Kanu. It is about human rights, justice, and freedom of speech. Now, if Kanu was really tortured, then many Nigerians will ask, is this how our security agencies treat citizens? And if the court says the confession is okay, then the government may continue using it to punish people. So this is very important. You understand the point? Let me tell you about it again. He said, if Kanu was really tortured, then many Nigerians will ask, is this how our security agencies treat citizens? And if the court says the confession is okay, then the government may continue using it to punish people. This is a very critical moment. And also, this trial will affect how the world sees Nigeria. It is very important. Nigeria image at the foreign scene, at the international scene. It is very important. Many international groups like Amnesty International are watching already. I think this case concerns just Nigeria. No, it doesn't concern just Nigeria, let me tell you. Many people are watching. They are waiting for how this will go. So everybody has to be careful. Now here is what IPOB supporters are saying. Many IPOB supporters are angry. They say Kanu is a freedom fighter, not a terrorist. They say he was only using the radio to talk about Biafra, not to cause war. They also say the Nigerian government is trying to silence the Biafra voice. Now, Kanu himself said in court, he said, I was blindfolded, I was kept alone, I was afraid I would be killed. Now, his followers are now asking, where is justice in Nigeria? Now, here are questions Nigerians must ask. Number one, why was Nnamdi Kanu kept without a lawyer? 2, why did DSS record him alone? 3, why did they wait 10 years before using the 2015 confession again? Why did they have to wait 10 years and now bring up the 2015 confession again? Now, number 4, what happened to his health and human rights? Now, the next thing is to look at what will the judge do? Let me tell you, the judge has a heavy job. He must look at the law, look at the evidence, and decide. He will look at the law, the evidence, and decide. Now, these are things he will look at. Was Kanu tortured, or did he speak freely? Now, if he was tortured, the evidence will be removed. If not, it will be used to try him for terrorism. Whatever happens, the world is watching. Remember, at IGBO AREA TV, we stand for the truth, freedom, and justice. We call on the government to be fair and transparent. We ask our people to stay peaceful and informed. And we urge the court to give a judgment based on truth and not pressure. This is IGBO AREA TV, and we'll continue to follow Nnamdi Kanu's case. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share the video. Let the world hear your voice. Till next time. I am your sister in truth. Dalo.
Can I pass, please? I don't know, wait.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Okay.